Yo, what's up, everybody? Say hi, Orion. Oh, you got a little feather on your beak right there. There we go, I got it. I love you. All right, so we're here today, and we're going to be reading Orion the Star, the Pink Dolphin, by me, Jamie Ski. So you guys probably heard the last book, Orion the Star. Check out that reading. And now we're going to read the whole series. So this is the second book in the series, and it's actually the very first book that I ever published. And it's especially special to me because it's for my daughter, Jalissa. So this reading is going to be really fun. And maybe you can read some of it too. Do you want to read the book, Orion? Hey, come here. Give me a kiss. Here, step up. Step up, baby. It's okay. There you go, baby. Do you want to read this book with me? Yeah. All right, here we go, you guys. But by the way, you can go to amazon.com/author/JamieSki, and you can check out all of my books there at Amazon. So let's get started with this book. Orion the Star, the Pink Dolphin. Jamie Ski. Oh, look at the cute little drawings. There you go. This book is dedicated to my daughter, Abby. Although it might be about your sister, your own strength and love keep me believing. You are beautiful, you are awesome, and you will always be my daughter. All right, here we go. The very beginning tells you a little bit about Orion the Star. Orion the Star is a protector of our universe. When you feel danger for someone you love, Orion flies from the stars to save the day. Orion is an African gray Congo parrot who speaks every language in the universe. Orion is a cute and cuddly parrot until someone needs help. Then Orion uses the power of the stars. Orion was born in Florida and moved to New York City, Los Angeles, the Midwest, and now resides in Las Vegas with the author. Orion and Jamie are best friends, and they met when Orion was only 3 months old. African gray parrots have the same cognitive ability as humans. This beautiful parrot speaks over 2,000 words and over 500 sentences. Orion loves Corvettes and dogs. Orion's belief in the stars and strong family background keeps this parrot patient and brave. This makes Orion the best hunter in our universe. Orion's faithful shepherd and Chihuahua dogs follow along on every adventure when superstars are needed. Orion's dogs named Canis Major and Canis Minor. These universal stars will reunite families, dogs, birds, children, and all the creatures of our universe. Join Orion the Star on all our awesome adventures. When you believe, beautiful things will happen if you have the faith of a birdseed, or believe in parrots who talk. Good morning, beautiful. Time to wake up, Dad said as he flipped heart-shaped pancakes on the stove. Hearing her dad's voice, Jalissa slowly opened her eyes. Then she smelled the sweet aroma wafting through the air. It was her favorite food, pancakes. her heart filled with happiness. She grinned and she jumped out of bed and flew into her dad's arms. "It's breakfast time, baby girl," Dad exclaimed to Jalissa. "You and me, Dad, just you and me today. We get to go sailing. Think we'll see any mermaids or dolphins?" "I hope so." Jalissa was delighted. It was a father-daughter day. Just the two of them. She would have her dad all to herself. As they were eating breakfast, an African gray parrot soared in the morning sun and gently landed outside the kitchen window. "Look, Dad! A parrot!" The parrot quickly flew off just as Dad peered out the window. "That's okay, Dad. We'll see her later. She told me she's going to go sailing with us." "All right, sweetheart. Let's go to the dock and set sail." Jalissa jumped into her dad's truck, and he drove them to the ocean to start their day. "Can I steer the boat, Dad?" "Yes. I'll untie the rope and we'll go." As they sailed together into the sun and blue sky, the gentle wind warmed their hearts. "Look, Dad," Jalissa proclaimed, "the Pink Dolphin!" In disbelief, Dad looked at his daughter and then into the bird's eye view she was pointing towards. It couldn't be, or could it? The beautiful female dolphin was indeed pink. In fact, she was the most beautiful translucent shade of pink the father had ever seen. His disbelief faded as he replied, "She's so beautiful. There must be a scientific reason behind it." "Oh no, Dad! She's going to get caught in that old fishing net. We have to save her." Jalissa, always wanting to save someone or some mammal, quickly ran to the starboard side to save the Pink Dolphin. "I'll throw an anchor in and we'll save her, sweetheart. Don't worry." Dad threw an anchor into the deep, dark ocean. He didn't see the dark skies or the big wave. Even the best sailor could have never known what was going to happen next. The ocean waves and a caravan of sharks were also up to no good. Because Jalissa loved animals, she wasn't going to let anything happen to the dolphin. Although she always listened to her dad, for one moment, she listened to something else. Fearless, she did a perfect dolphin dive into the chilling ocean. She swam with the grace of a mermaid as Dad threw a lifesaver overboard and dove in behind her. Dad's dive was not as graceful, but was fierce and out of love. Jalissa swam so fast she looked like a dolphin, too. The dolphin grinned, seeing someone there to help her. "Hello, Pink Dolphin," Jalissa said. "My dad used to read me stories about you." The Pink Dolphin's gentle eyes expressed gratitude, realizing this little girl came to save her. The hungry sharks circled around them. They were nasty and mean sharks who didn't care about rules or goodness in people. They wanted to fill their bellies with everything in the ocean. Suddenly, the biggest, gnarliest wave you could have ever imagined crashed into the brightest new future that was yet to be seen. Everything went black. The wave was a black abyss and felt like it would last forever. Never give up, Dad shouted to his daughter before he was seized by the ocean's never-ending depths without due process. As he was forced underwater by the wave, he saw his daughter's big, beautiful eyes. Behind her, stars illuminated the sky into an extreme, ultraviolet hue. Jalissa held the pink dolphin in one arm and held the fishing net tight in the other as the wave crashed into her. She never gave up. She never gave up. From the ultraviolet sky's brightest stars, Dad saw an African gray parrot and 2 dogs fly from the sky. Dad was certain his eyes were deceiving him. After all, dogs don't fly. An enormous shark smirked as it lured Dad through the murky depths of the ocean. From the ultraviolet sky, that tiny parrot morphed into a super-sized superstar. The beautiful parrot snuggled Jalissa with one wing and cut the dolphin free with a slash of the talon. Orion dropped Jalissa gently on the sailboat and swiftly dove into the ocean to save Dad. Orion knocked the hungry sharks gently with force to the side. They were no danger for this parrot, for Orion was fierce and fair. Orion's dogs, Canis Major and Canis Minor, were knocking sharks left and right while guarding Jalissa on the sailboat. Nothing could stop them from love. Orion hugged Dad and flew out of the ocean like Air Force One. Orion landed smoothly on the sailboat with Dad. Jalissa jumped into her dad's arms, and she felt safe once again. They couldn't be happier. They were together again. Orion and the trusty dogs swiftly flew off and disappeared into the ultraviolet sky. The Pink Dolphin did a splendid dive on the starboard side, and suddenly, two puppies barked and came running toward Jalissa from the stern of the boat. They were adorable puppies, the sweetest, most loyal puppies you'd ever seen or imagined. Dad, bewildered from this strange turn of events, could barely believe his eyes as he gazed at his daughter and the puppies who seemed to have emerged out of nowhere. Then an African gray parrot landed on Dad's shoulder and said, "Believe." Jalissa asked hopefully, "Can we keep them, Dad?" Dad smiled and replied, "After that, yes. I think we're going to need a bigger truck." The last rays of sunlight left them in a magical hour, and they knew in their hearts that their family was complete and headed for a bright new future. The end. Or is it only just the beginning? All right, we made it through the book. I mean, I didn't quite make it through it without crying, but hey, we made it through it. And one of these days, I swear, I'm going to be able to read this book without crying. All right? But check it out. It's my very first book. And I wanted to give my daughter something that, nobody could ever take away from her. So it's beautiful to be able to create art and to be able to write books. So I definitely support the arts. You guys should definitely, do something in your life to support the arts. And hey, check out my book. It's available in Kindle and paperback. And pretty soon it's going to be available in hardback and audio also. So go to amazon.com/author/JamieSki. All right. And this is Orion right here. One of these days, Orion's going to start reading the book. And that's going to be awesome. She can read a book to us. So yeah, this was the first book that I wrote. And yeah, it was for my daughters, Abby and Jalissa. So yeah, the story was obviously has some deeper meaning behind it. And we can get into that in a later YouTube video maybe. But yeah, here's the front of the book cover, and here's the back. And this book is dear to me because it was the first book that I ever published. And then you guys just read Orion the Star, the first book of the series. So this is actually the second book of the series. And next is Orion the Star, the Purple Purse Merman. So join with us on our next adventure. And we're going to read that book. And let's see if we can get through that one without crying, too. And then the book after that, it's another kind of a hard one to get through without crying. But that book is called Orion the Star, the Castaway. And that's also available in large print format, published as the title Orion. Published as the title, The Castaway. All right, anyway, you guys, I love you guys. And remember, in life, no matter what happens, no matter how gloomy it is or how dark it is, never give up. And remember that the times you feel like giving up are the moments you're about to win.